Yo, what's poppin', man? It's Untitled Live, episode 55 was really good.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's poppin'? Episode 55, yeah. It's 5 weeks without a break. That's how we do shit here. Look at the building. Chat, what's poppin', man? What's poppin', chat?
Whew! Oh God!
What a day,
Where did that come
man.
from? Where did that come from?
What?
What's
For the
going on,
yawning?
people? Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that all day today. General, what's poppin', homie?
What's up, General? How you
Res-
doing, bro?
respect, bro. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, man. This is Untitled Live, man. We talk about nonsense. We talk about movies, comics, all types of shit. We go left sometimes, just in case. This is a quick disclaimer for those that are stumbling across our channel and you've seen us for the first time. This is what we do. It's not much. We are a small channel. We are trying to grow and grow with y'all. Um, yeah, bro. How was? Well, I haven't spoken to you since the last episode, man. How's everything with you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm doing good. Just trying
Job.
to survive this pandemic. That's all.
Try to survive this pandemic.
That's all, man.
Yeah. General, we feeling. You know, full disclosure, man. I feel like shit right now. I ate some food and I don't feel my body's not respecting what I put in. So
Because it wasn't meat, man.
because it wasn't meat, you know, it tasted good going down. It just when you eat something and automatically you start to feel like nah, this ain't it. Like it's gonna be a bad time. Like you kind of foresee you having a bad time.
The dude from Park and Recreation is so disappointed in you right now, man. You ever see Park and Recreations?
Nah, I haven't.
Yo, I forgot. Yo, his name slips my mind, but it's a dude that has the mustache, yo, like the thick mustache.
Yeah. I know
Yo,
you're talking about though.
he,
I know the
he
characters.
he's so against vegetarians and shit. Like he's all about meat. You know, like there was there was one scene where he went into one of those the malls and shit. You know how they give you the sample foods,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like they were sampling. They gave him a sample of vegan food or whatever like this. So he took the thing and then he threw it on the floor like flat. He said, that was delicious. Can I have another? And then he grabbed it from the guy. He threw that one on the floor, too.
Oh man, I don't
Oh,
know, man.
man.
It was crazy because on Monday, one of my coworkers called out. He was coming to work, and then he reached out to another coworker and said, "Yo, I'm on a train. I'm throwing up. I don't know if I go to work." And my boy goes, "Nah, bro, you shouldn't go to work because none of us want what you have." So he ended up staying home, and then he contacted him like maybe like I would say like 4 hours later, saying that he was in the hospital, and the doctor said it was a stomach flu, gave him a whole bunch of medication, told him what he needed to do. All
Wow.
right, I was like, all right, cool, that's what's up. Let me tell you how this motherfucker showed up the next day to
How?
work. I was like, bro, why are you here? He goes, nah, bro, I feel good. I said, you may feel good, but you're super contagious right now.
Yeah, flu's not out your system yet, bro.
And he goes, oh shit, I didn't even think about that. So the whole week I've been thinking like, yo, I want to stay away from this dude because I don't want like I've had the stomach flu and that shit is no fucking joke. Yo, Brick was popping. Yeah, so he
You,
had the
you,
stomach flu. I mean, yeah, he looked bad when he came in. I'm
if
like,
you ever need
bro.
if you ever need a visual of what the stomach flu look like, watch the episode of Sopranos when Tony Soprano caught that shit.
I remember that. Yo, that shit. So like I've been eating food and I'm like kind of like, oh shit. I feel like I'm getting sick. I'm like, oh shit. But today, after eating my food, I'm like, nah, my shit is feeling like a
Bro,
little a little weak.
I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. That's just your mind fucking with you, bro.
And I feel that shit in my stomach, bro.
That's your mind fucking because you know you had it and you know you was around them, so your mind automatically puts in your brain like, yo, you got it. You know what I mean? But you don't have it. If you had it, you would. If you had it, you would have it, bro. You be over there vomiting and shitting at the same time.
Yo, that shit's the worst. When that shit's
bro.
coming out
Like
both ways, chill. That's wild.
you be needing to guzzle down water every 2 seconds because all your fluid is coming out of your body, yo. Like when you got that shit, you know you got it. It ain't even a question.
That is bugged out. Yeah, so that's pretty much my week, man. Just being scared of having the stomach flu. That was about it. I tried to watch Dune. Um, I watched maybe about a half an hour, 45 minutes at work, and I watched some of it before the show. I have like 15 minutes left of the movie.
Oh, good. I can spoil it for you then.
I'm sure not much. You seen it?
Yeah, I
You
watched the
s-
whole thing.
you saw it in theaters?
No, I saw the HBO Max.
Yo,
Bro,
bro,
if I went to theaters, I probably would have been. I probably would have been went stir crazy in the movie theater because I felt the time, bro.
you felt the time?
Yeah, I felt it, and I mean, I understand. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that I felt the time. But
We all know that it's a trilogy, right?
it's a
And
trilogy.
it's a trilogy. I'm not sure how fast they're gonna pump these movies out because this one was like a big like tee off to the second one. I'm like, all right, he finally met Zendaya, and what's next? You get what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
just
I
hope
don't
that
want.
they
I don't want to. I don't want to go in depth because it just came out today. Well, last night, so people probably haven't watched it yet. But I will say that it was very faithful to the book. Like they they did their best to make an on-screen translation of the book as possible.
you read the
But
books.
I skimmed through some of it. I
That's a
can't
big
say I
book.
sat down and read the whole book because it's a
That's
big
a
book.
it's a
So,
big book. I never got into it. I remember
but I
watching the
know. Sorry, go ahead.
nah. So I remember watching the original movie,
Oh, I
but
know watch the original movie.
yeah, it is nothing like this one here. Aside from the CGI, as far as storytelling, this is like more like storytelling driven
Yeah,
than
this is yep. Mm-hmm.
like if you're looking
If
for
you're looking for
action,
action, this is
you
not the movie for you.
it's
Nope.
not for you movie. If you like yearning for kind of like real dialogue and lore, this is like the best movie to watch because all these movies that's out now is like kind of like just
But don't
action
get me
action.
wrong. Don't get it wrong though. Like just because it lacks action, like I mean, there's action scenes, but just because there's not a lot of it, don't mean the story's crazy. It's still a crazy freaking
Right.
story, bro. Like
It's a dope
some
like the
shit, like even this shit, like shit goes down, man. Like this shit is crazy, and it's like powerless shit goes down. Like shit is not going right, and there's nothing you could do about it but just play along with the bullshit. And it's
yeah.
like, and that's how it used to be back in those days when there was like people in power, when you had like to follow an emperor and all, like you smell the shit going down, and it's like yo, shit going down. Like,
It's the sense of unease,
mm-hmm.
not knowing what's gonna happen. And my man, like I don't want to give up too much. Like Red said, movie just came out. We'll get into more into detail next week. But like the movie itself was really dope. It the attention to detail, the fucking the shields that they rock.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could tell, like if they hit the shield, if it's blue, that means they just they're just pretty much like off the surface, and then if it's red, that means they penetrated. Like all that, the design of the fucking thing is dope. Like the spacecrafts, the that movie is awesome. Like I could see this being like something like a cult classic if it continues in the right direction, which I think because it looks like the director really cared about the
Oh yeah, yeah.
material.
He said that the book was his Bible. Like if he had questions about where to go in the movie, he referenced the book.
Oh, so yeah, movies in good hands.
Yeah, he said the book was his Bible, bro. Like, yo,
Yeah, the movie's in good hands. I fucks with it. I was really like, I was really into it. I was like, I was watching. I'm like, damn, this shit is like, I like this. Like, it's been a minute since we was able to kind of sit down and like jump in this sci-fi world
Yeah, it's a
that
great,
I didn't.
it's a great cast. It's a great cast, yo. Like Rebecca Ferguson, she's really fucking good. She's a great actress. Um, God, I can't remember this kid's
Oscar
name.
Isaac,
Yeah,
Oscar
Oscar
Isaac,
Isaac. I'm talking about the main kid. I can't remember. Like he
Timothy,
has a weird name. Like it's like Mawaltis or something like that.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. I don't know where I got Mawaltis from. Like.
That was close.
He said it was close.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's yo,
he
he's
was good.
good. Oh, he's good,
Have you
bro.
ever seen the movie The King? Yo, he was good in that movie too. Like that movie's yo, he's a really great up and coming actor.
Yeah, he got cast for Willy Wonka. You know, I mean, he's a you could tell he has like the acting chops, bro. For some odd reason, like I was talking to Steph. I'm like, yo, did you teach this kid? And she goes, no, I didn't teach him because she worked at LaGuardia High School, and
Okay.
he was he went to LaGuardia, and he was there while she was teaching. So
Uh,
she like I don't she like I don't no I never taught him. And I was like, yeah, but you fucking taught fucking Jordan Kent from fucking Lois and Clark. And she's like, oh, and she starts laughing because that was her student.
oh, she did teach you?
Yeah, so.
Tell that kid stop whining, yo. Stop whining.
Yeah, so I was like, "Oh man, that'd be fucking cool, man. If you fucking taught that kid, because that kid is he's. I mean, a lot of greats came from that school, like Al Pacino, fucking Robert De Niro.
LaGuardia?
Yeah, from LaGuardia. So it's dope. Yeah, man, I do recommend watching this movie if you have HBO Max or out now. People when the movie came out overseas like a month ago, and they kept saying you need to watch this in the theater. I was like, I'll probably watch it at home. I'm not. Now I'm already gonna go see Eternals in 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't want to keep going to the theater. This movie, if you have an option to go to the theaters, watch that shit in IMAX. This movie's huge.
Yeah.
Like the scale, like when they pan the camera back and you see like the what they created. Nah,
Yeah,
I would
the
say,
landscape. They make sure to show you the landscape of everything. Like,
yeah, it's really fucking good. I do recommend watching that movie. That movie is fucking dope. I
and it's a great freaking cast, yo. Like the cast is like stacked.
yo,
Cast in this movie is stacked.
Jason Momoa without a beard throws me the fuck off.
That's Conan.
Yeah,
When I saw it, I said, "Oh, he's back to his Conan look."
oh, he was gangster in that movie.
Yeah,
Batista is in this movie.
him and Josh Brolin are supposed to be the two best fighters in the I think in the galaxy.
Josh Brolin is in it. I'm not sure who plays the Emperor. I've seen his face before. I just don't know his name.
They showed him because I don't remember them showing him. I know
Well, is it? Wait, I might be
they only
confused.
showed the Baron and that's Stellan Skarsgård.
Yes,
He played
Baron.
he was in
That's what I meant.
Thor. He was in Thor and
He was the scientist.
yeah.
Okay, no, my bad. I didn't mean the Emperor. I meant the Baron. Yeah. All right. I mean that's yeah that cast is OD. I can imagine part two. I hope. I mean, because this movie is so big in scale. This movie was supposed to come out last year. It got delayed. The scale of this movie, like, I just want I want part two to come out like tomorrow, if not the latest next year. But that's not gonna happen. We might not get another one until like 2 years from now, which I'm okay with as long as they take their time, like they did with this one. I'm cool with it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
like when people who see this like the shit that goes down in this movie is like shit that went throughout history. Like as somebody it's like yo when I watch it I say yo this is like every history telling about like of like somebody who's getting too popular and then the jealousy just hits. You know what I mean?
yeah, 100%. But yeah, I'll definitely recommend it if you got, like I said before, if you guys have HBO Max or you want to go to the theaters, watch it. It's a good flick. But if you're looking for action, you're gonna get some of that, but it's not action driven. This is telling a story. I'm sure in the second and third one, we're gonna see the shits. But as of right now, it's leading up to this big war. Um, but it's good. I from what I've seen, and I haven't sat down and watched the whole entire thing, but from what I've seen, I'm giving this movie a 5. Yo, EP was popping, homie. It's been a minute since you've been on. What up, fellas? I've been MIA for a few months to see I did a Mr. McMahon. Nah,
Nah, man, nothing like that.
nah, it's nothing like that, man. They just got other things going on. Yeah, but our doors are always open. Yeah, dude. So yeah, what do you give this movie as far as rating?
I give it a 4.
That's pretty good. It's a good rating. It's not too bad. So yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I give it a 4.
If you
Like
guys have,
for me, it's just like I said, I felt the time. That's the only reason why I give it a 4. And if I didn't feel the time, I'd have gave it a 5.
I think, I think if you was in a theater, you wouldn't have felt the time because you at home. You kind of like, you know, it's hard to kind of like focus on one
Yeah,
thing.
you definitely get distracted.
Yeah, yeah. So I think because I was feeling the same way at home. Well, a couple of minutes ago, I had the kids running around. So I'm like, if I was in a theater, kind of like vested, like fully immersed, I'll be fine. I'll be like, oh shit, the movie finished. God damn, I'm tight. Um, yeah, because we don't want to give up too much information because the movie just came out. So
Hmm.
we're gonna move along, but definitely go see Dune. I would definitely recommend Dune. I don't think we said the name. Did we say the name? Because we've been talking about something that probably
I
didn't.
didn't say it in the beginning,
Oh,
but
okay, all
yeah,
right.
we were
So
talking about Doom.
talking about Dune. So a lot of things happened after the show. Last week, we had DC fandom, and DC fandom released a lot of shit. A lot of shit,
Yeah,
and a lot of
that
dope shit.
yeah, we just said it's a movie theater worthy. It's definitely movie theater worthy. It was made for IMAX, so it's best to get the best experience out of it. You got to watch it in IMAX.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's definitely theater worth. It's worth the money and it's worth
But
the IMAX ticket.
like we said, if you're looking for like action pack, it's not that. It's a story. It's like go there expecting to see a great a story, not expecting like explosion and fighting every 2 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. You're not gonna get any kind of like resolution towards the end of this movie. Like, don't go in thinking that you're gonna get a full. This is leading up to something great. Mrs. Fernandez was popping, homie.
Yeah. Well, I gotta do like this, dude.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah. So back to fandom, man. They released a whole bunch of trailers last week. They released the new Batman,
Oh,
the
Psycho
Batman
Face
trailer,
Batman.
the
Psycho,
Flash. And what you said?
Psycho, I said Psycho Face Batman. It was like,
Yo,
yo, I was
watch it.
looking at the picture. I said, yo,
I mean, it's a terrible frame. If you was to
this
pause it, but like in in,
is-
in real motion, it's not that bad. But like you could definitely sense his like his anger, bro. You could sense that shit. Like he is super angry. Like when the director said this is a year two Batman, this is a year two. It's it, and he was like when the director was talking, he was like, you know, this is a Batman where Bruce Wayne is just a deflection to who he really is, which is Batman. So Bruce Wayne doesn't really exist. It's Batman. So he said this movie, he's he's 80% Batman and 20% Bruce Wayne. I'm like, oh
Well, I mean,
shit.
yeah, that was always the theory. Like, the psychological talk of Batman is like, who is the real person? Is Batman the real person, or is Bruce Wayne the real
Yeah,
person?
but like no
And
live action movie.
anybody would say that anybody would say like Batman is the real person because they said Bruce Wayne died in that alley with his parents. So it's like, and then Batman was born from that alley, crime alley. So, I mean, it's Batman is a great psychological, but nobody ever really delves into the psychological aspect of Batman. They
No.
just focus into the action and stuff. But he's a really great psychological talking point character because like it's like if it wasn't for Batman, really created his rogues. Like they didn't have crazy rogues like that in Gotham until Batman came along, and then when he came along, that's when all the crazies came out, like the Joker and the Riddler and all that stuff, trying to take him on. So it's like, did he make Gotham better? Or did he make? There's a whole bunch of analytical work with Batman. Yo, I got tongue tied there.
Nah, you good. No, but it's like these movies never played on that, and I feel like
No, they
this
never
movie
do.
here is part. Is this is a
Closest
main focus?
closest movie that came to that was Dark Knight with Heath Ledger and Heath Ledger lines when he was talking about basically the 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 thought process of people, and like how he told Batman, like, oh, don't talk like them, you're not one of them, you like, you know what I mean, like, he's like, yo, you're like me, you're not one of them, you're like me, basically trying to say you're a nut job like me, bro. Like, I mean, you gotta be crazy the moment you start dressing up in the bat suit.
Yeah,
Like, yo, bro,
yeah, it's true. Yep.
yeah, yeah. Batman, Bruce Wayne died in the alley, man, with his parents. It's Batman after that.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is a costume. It's like the same thing with Superman, where Clark Kent is the costume and Superman is the real person.
This is like I think this is probably gonna be one of the first, not the first, but like a movie that's gonna be showcased where it's almost like he can't wait to put on the cowl. Like even if it's the broad daylight, he's gonna want to fight as Batman in broad daylight. In the trailer, you see daylight, and I'm like, is he out in the daylight? Like he's not just in the night. Like just like he is out there because he doesn't want to be who he doesn't want to be Bruce. He's Batman or whatever he decides to call himself.
Like,
Year two.
I know, like, in later comics they focus heavy on, like, oh, Batman only comes out at night or whatever like that. He don't come. But I remember him a lot of times coming out during the daytime if it really called for it. Like, if some shit was going down, he'll dress up in the daytime and come out and kick a few ass. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
so it'd be like,
in the comics he's done it, but in the movies he hasn't. I'm just talking about like cinematic. Like you seen, I think Dark Knight Rises he did fight in the daytime with like the with the soldiers and shit trying to get the city back, like, get grabbing the bomb. Like that was probably like the only time you ever seen him like in a day
mm-hmm.
doing some shit. But like I think this movie's gonna be fucking dope. The first trailer that dropped a year ago was dope. It was awesome, and mind you, he only had maybe like a month of footage, and he was able to craft the fucking trailer to give us, which was amazing. This one here, kind of like whoa, like it was fucking dope. Like the way it looks, the way it's shot. Um, it reminds me of the movie Seven. Like it just has that gritty feel. And I wanted to talk to you about like the best cinematic universe, right? Who has the best Batman theme? Because we talked about themes last episode, how Venom didn't really have a theme. He didn't have like that sound.
Oh,
As far as Batman, what do you like? What is like one of the iconic, or what do you feel like?
it's still it's still this dude's. Damn, was it Elfman? Am I
Danny
not mistaken?
Elfman.
Yeah,
Bah,
the
bah, bah,
yeah,
bah.
that's still the best. Like, every theme is derived off of that theme. Like, if they even like Batman animated series, that the theme for Batman animated series is still derived off of that theme from Danny Elfman. Like, it's like he set the mold with that theme. So, to me, that's hands down the best Batman theme. Michael Keaton's. Like,
I mean, I agree somewhat. Like that's like it's a staple. When you hear that, you think of Batman. For
it,
me, it's like Danny Elfman has like a sound that's pretty much like the same in every movie. So like I hear Batman, I also hear Beetlejuice. I also hear like Edward Scissorhands. Like I hear like these beats. Like he uses the same kind of
I
like
mean, I understand what you're talking about. I don't hear not with Batman beat. No, I don't hear those two things.
nah. Because if I'm not talking about like the full theme of Batman. I'm talking about like the composing of the movie itself. Like there's parts where it's not the Batman theme, but it's like just music that's filler in in the movie itself. Sounds like Beetlejuice sounds like Batman because I think Beetlejuice came out later. I'm not sure. I think 92. So yeah, Batman is 80, 89, right? 89 or 88? 89.
Batman is 89. I think.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I would say if I was to pick, it's hard because I mean, they all great. Um, I would say Danny Elfman, uh, is the lead because that's just what what we grew up with, and that theme. Even they changed, even though they changed the Batmans, they still kept the same theme with
Mhm.
Clooney, Val Kilmer. So it was like it was around for like 10 years of just straight Batman. But I think not to sound like I'm hopping on this new Batman wave, but this new Batman theme is fucking dope. And it sounds different and it sounds gritty. And when I heard it, I'm like, oh shit. That shit is fucking it has a good thump to it. I want to hear the whole I'm not sure if they have the whole version out. They probably do. But I'm definitely gonna give that shit a go. 'Cause that shit got me hype.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't. To be honest, I haven't heard a memorable Batman theme after Elfman. Like, so I mean, I haven't heard this new one yet, but
It was in the trailer. It played after like when he broke into the Penguins club. When he says, "Hey, take it easy, sweetheart," and then the music transitioned to that. It's very subtle, but it's dope. What the fuck? What else? What? How did you saw the trailer, right?
yeah. I mean, I don't remember every aspect of the trailer, but I saw the trailer.
Okay, all right. So they talked about. So they showed that. They showed uh Black Adam, like a quick, kind of like a quick 2 minute trailer of not trailer, but like an opening scene, and it looks good, but it almost looks like how was Shazam? Like if they go into the whole anti-hero, like there's no way Shazam is beating Black Adam. From what we saw in that little trailer, like the way he just killed that dude, it's like, damn, bro. You saw it?
No,
What? Let me
no,
see.
I didn't. I didn't see all the trailers. I saw Batman, and I think that's about it. I didn't see.
See Black Adam. I mean, it's not nothing too crazy. Let me see if I can pull this up. These fucking ads. These ads are the worst. All right, let's see if I can pull this up. Do a little reaction.
I, I would say just get to the part because you don't want to cut your stream off.
Oh, this is it. It's not. It's only like a minute long.
Oh, all right.
So
I mean, Shazam could do that if he wanted to, but he's a hero. He's not gonna do some shit like that.
he's like, I mean, Shazam is like a cornball. So like when you see his character and you see this
Shazam is a
one,
kid. It's a
yeah,
kid it's a kid's mind in a grown body, yo.
yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, bro. That he looks like he's OP. He said, "Damn, yeah, that shit." I saw that shit. Like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
I mean, to be honest, they're both OP. They're both like Superman without the S's. They're almost up on that same level. Superman is just a little bit stronger than they are, but they're up there with them.
Yeah, yeah. So it looks good. We're gonna get that in 2023. Yeah, they just. I think they just started filming maybe like a couple of months ago. So look out for that. We're gonna be covering that movie as we go. They also show something of the Flash. Did you see that one, Red?
Yo, I just said I only saw the Batman.
Oh, I'm just damn, bro.
I,
We're talking to a live crowd. We're not talking between me and you. So let's not try to play each other.
I'm not trying to play you, man. I'm just
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm just like, bro. I
All
only saw
right.
the Batman. I only saw the Batman one. Yeah. I
All
only saw
right.
the Batman.
Let's just see here. Let's see if I can pull this shit up. Let's see. Nope. 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 Let's not watch that part.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe. Why do you want to stay
Was that a new suit?
and fight to save this one?
Yeah, he got a new suit.
You change the future. And you change the past.
The U.N.
That's definitely Keaton's Batman.
Yeah, I don't want to get copyright. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get copyright, but whatever. So that was it. It was like a quick little
Nah,
a little nugget.
it's fair use.
You know what, we say fair use, man, but that should still be like hitting you. And then for like live shows, they kind of like
Yeah,
suspend. They suspend us for a little quick second, like it pause the stream until it's cleared, then it's fucking it
cause
drops back in.
you gotta kind of like talk throughout the whole shit you can't like just have it playing and then you're not saying nothing.
Yeah,
And it's like you're just rebroadcasting it. But like if you're talking over the thing, then it's fair use because you're critiquing the footage.
yeah. So yeah, that was a little quick little nugget. How do you? I mean, they got the new suit. I don't really like the new suit. I don't mind the bottom part. Is that it feels like the the mask, the cowl is kind of thick, but I mean it's whatever. They did give him his yellow speedster color, which a lot of people are gonna probably like.
Yeah, you should have had that in the first movie, but I mean whatever.
Yeah,
They I'm not gonna nitpick the past, but I like the new suit.
you like it?
Yeah, don't look bad to me. I like it. I like it better than the old suit.
All right, yeah.
Also look like somebody like Edward Scissorhands stitched that shit together, yo.
I think in the movie I'm not. I think he made it. I think it was like homemade. It was like
Yeah,
3D printed or some bullshit like that. But yeah, I mean it looks good. At the end you see Supergirl and you see another version of Barry Allen behind him. So I'm thinking that so the way I think it the way I think it is gonna go is that he's gonna go back in time. He's gonna try to save his mother. Well, he's gonna save his mother, and the shit starts fucking up the multiverse, and then he has to go back to let her die. and I think that that Barry Allen that he comes in contact with is like, nah, you're not gonna kill my mom, and I think that's where you're gonna create a Reverse Flash. I think that when he's that dude that you see behind him is gonna end up becoming the villain, which I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but it just looks like it's going in that direction. What you think?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I can't call it. I don't know. I don't even try and get in DC's head anymore. Like they just do their own shit over there. So I'm just hoping the movie's good. That's all I'm for right now. Yo. Like,
We gotta, we gotta theorize, man. You gotta, we gotta come up with ideas, man. You gotta make
I
this
mean,
shit.
I hope not because then I'll be pretty tight because Eobard Thawne is the Reverse Flash.
Yeah, 100%.
So if they do that and they make Reverse Flash another Barry Allen, I'm gonna not like it. So I hope that's not the case. But
Yeah, I hope I'm wrong, but it just looks like, if you gotta go back and let your mom die, and then this Barry Allen that you introduced yourself to, like being, a speedster or whatever, and no, and I don't know. I have no idea. I just speculate. That's all I do.
I mean there's a Flash villain that is evil version of Barry Allen. That's I forgot the name because you got there's so many different speedsters. The name is like right down right down the tip of my tongue, and I can't even say it.
Yeah,
But there is an evil Barry Allen speedster.
yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not really big on Flash, as far as I probably read like maybe two comics from Flash. So I wouldn't. I'm not a expert on him, so I'm not sure his lore. Um,
Cause I know his speedster is Reverse Flash. You got Zoom. You got Godspeed. You got um oh shit, it's Doctor S. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, the names is like slipping through my head right now.
and you could see all of them in the Flash TV show.
Yeah, they
he
all
had,
they all
they,
pop up. Yeah.
they're all there. Even his future son is in the movie in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how the fuck? What is happening here, bro? They just. I feel like the show itself. I'm sure the fans love it. There's a fan base. There's a reason why that shit is. It is. I do what season 5 already. There's a reason. There's a viewer or viewership. I feel like they don't know whether or not they're gonna get a new season, so they put all their kind of like ducks in a row. Like they just fuck it,
All that
just
all
throw
that shit
everybody in that bitch.
all that shit's coming to an end soon anyway. Because
Supergirl's finished, right?
Supergirl's finished. I'm pretty sure they're about to stop Legends of Tomorrow because they're running out of shit to tell with them Jokers. Like they don't even do a full season anymore. They only do like half a season worth of episodes. So I'm pretty sure that one's gonna stop soon. Arrow's already finished. I think Flash is gonna be done soon. There's not really anything to keep it going.
Yeah. I mean, introducing his kids, then yeah, that looks like you like that shit is. It seems like it's coming to a close.
Yeah,
I, st- I
Arrow's. But they went. I think they're gonna go back. They go back to the future anyway. So they ran from the few. They ran from the future to the past. So they're gonna go back.
yeah, there has to be some like I don't know. There's definitely issues with that storyline, but it seems like the CG has gotten worse.
Man, I don't.
I can't
It's
call it. I don't
television.
watch it.
I'm not gonna shit on it too much because it's television. Their budget only go but so far. So I don't really expect like amazing movie graphic CG from them. Like, it's TV.
What else they showed? They did Shazam, which was not. It was just like a behind the scenes. There was no like actual like footage. Just behind the scenes. I mean, it looks cool. I think the villain is that British chick from Fast and the Furious that y'all want to smash. That old lady. What's her name?
Hannah
Dominic.
Mirren.
Yeah, she's like a witch or some shit, and she's like they fighting witches.
They said they y'all want to smash.
I remember y'all was saying yeah, Yes, she
I
could
ain't
get it.
saying it's not like I'm saying, yo, damn, yo, I gotta have it. I'm just saying she could get it. Like
Yeah,
it
you
could
want
happen.
smash?
It could go down. It
It
could go
is.
down.
Damn. Yeah. So I mean, there was a couple other things they talked about. Some like some animated shit that's coming out. They're gonna they not rebooting, but they're gonna make a mature version of Batman animated series that's coming out in 2023 with the original creator of the show. So it's that's coming 2023.
They bring back Kevin Conroy to voice it too.
They didn't speak nothing about voice actors. They just said that it's it's in the art stage. They are putting it together. It had a I think I have 2023 Batman.
All that shit going to HBO Max.
It is going to HBO Max, and I have the image here. I'm not really a fan of the long ears, but that's the Batman we're getting.
God damn, that's close to his original design.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan, but I mean I'm sure it's gonna be great. I mean, if you got all the original the all the original people coming back, as far as like who crafted, who wrote, and all that shit, I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's very close to how they originally drew him. Only thing he missing is the piece because Batman used to have a gun.
Yeah, it's funny how people say, "Oh, Batman never used a gun." Like
Nah,
I,
he started with a gun. He definitely had a sidearm.
oh man, what else they had? I think that was pretty much it for like DC fan. I mean, there's a lot more, but like shit that we normally cover. That's about it.
Ooh,
What else? What else dropped?
it's like I got smacked with the yawn stick, yo. I'm yawning every 2 seconds right now, man.
I mean, it's late night, man. It's late night. You tired? I'm definitely tired. I've been up since 5 this morning.
Same here.
Oh yeah, I saw. I was gonna say that. I was like, yeah, I saw you in the group chat. I'm like, yo, you active? You active? Like normally, someone will post like one post at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, oh shit. Like you kept posting. I'm like, oh, he up.
Yeah, I was up.
Yeah, I was up
I
already.
was,
So I was like,
I was definitely up.
yeah.
Then that's my new wake up time. Like no matter what time I go to sleep, I wake up around 5 a.m.
My man is like Gary V. He's like, you don't need sleep. You gotta hustle. You gotta grind.
I
What's the point of
wish
sleeping?
I wish I had that his hustle ethics, man. Because that man he squeeze a dollar out of anything, He literally goes to like people's yard sale and buys junk and then resells it and he'll make money off of that shit.
That's how he started, right? He started doing that bullshit. Like he was like buying stuff and then selling it on Amazon.
He started in his father's wine house. He sold wine. That's how he got all big. And then he started doing. Then he branched over to doing like media stuff, promoting and stuff like that.
Damn. Yo, did you hear about this fucking Alec Baldwin shit?
Bro, that's how Bruce Lee's son died.
Yeah, dude. Like I saw that
He
shit. I'm
was
like,
straight,
nah. I'm like, how the fuck he shot two people? But I
bro.
guess the gun he used pierced the two people.
Yeah, because when probably when you're doing an action scene, you're like firing, and the cameraman wanted to get the angle of like you see how the camera's facing me right now with the gun. So
Yeah.
they're probably all at that side watching the action from there, and then he lets off the two shots, and then he go next thing he kills the cameraman and then kills and hits the director. Like it's crazy.
Yo.
And whoever the prop guy is, he's hella fired and getting
Oh,
charged, yo.
he's definitely high. I think the person that was handling the prop guns was a non-union temp.
Oh, he's hella fired, bro.
Oh yeah, I was
They
like,
said they
oof.
said that nigga Alec Baldwin was distraught in the police station's parking lot area on the phone, hands shaking and everything.
I mean,
Nigga was shaking up. Yo, bro, like It's crazy. He killed the
Yeah,
man. It's not his fault, but dude is dead. He ain't never going home to his family, bro.
she died. Yep. Damn, bro, that shit crazy. Like, I could imagine. I know it's not about like it is about Alec Baldwin and his mental health, but I think that the family
No,
is
it's
like,
not. Yeah, it's not his fault.
yeah, but like I feel bad for him because he has to live with that,
Yeah.
and it's fucked up, bro. For an actor his age, bro, like it's crazy. And I think somebody posted online, like, I know Candace Owens said some shit about, oh, he
Oh
called
God.
he said that Alec Baldwin called Trump a murderer, and she like, who's the real murderer?
Why are we listening to Candace Owens?
Yeah, I saw that shit. I was
Anything
like,
can
what the?
anything that comes out of Candace Owens' mouth should automatically go right into the trash. It shouldn't even be held for context. No matter what, even if she's right about some shit, just automatically put it in the trash. We'll sift through it later to find out if
I'm
she's
like, yo,
right.
that shit is not the same, bro.
She's a
Okay,
trash. She's a trashy woman. She has no class.
that shit is wow. So that shit, that popped up yesterday, and I was watching that not really watching, but like reading. It popped up on my timeline. That whole Brian Laundry shit and Gabby, that chick that went missing, and then
Oh, the fucking idiot! Now they trying to make sure he ain't faking his death. Now everybody trying to.
yo, until people see like photos of his body,
Everybody's like, yo, I gotta see a body. They're like, nobody want to believe that he's dead. They say they gotta see a body and they gotta do a DNA test to make sure that whatever they found is him. Hey, yo, people are not playing.
so I was trying to think, I was trying to wrap my head around this shit, right? So he's been missing for a month, right? You had FBI, you had the state police, everybody. You had Dog the Bounty Hunter looking for this motherfucker. You telling me the day one
Niggas
of
they
his
got dog
parents,
bounty hunter.
he was out there, and his parents go out to look for him once, and finds his belongings, and then a couple of feet away his remains,
Bro, they
and
hiding him.
and and not only they found remains, they found skeletal remains, meaning bones. How, Sway?
From the last person they killed who that they didn't solve yet.
So, so I'm like, how
Bro,
when decomp,
they dug the other body up from the backyard and they said we're gonna plant these.
yo,
Bro,
decomposi-
people be
decomposition.
people be burying bodies in their backyard, bro. Like people think it's not a thing, but that shit is definitely a thing, yo. Especially in them suburb areas where you got them crazy ass neighbors and shit. They'll kill a person and bury them right in their backyard, man. I believe it.
Yo, decomp, bro, that shit takes time. There
Mm-hmm.
still should be tissue. Like the fact that they said bones, but then they said like where they found it, water recedes up and forth. Like, but no one's saying he got attacked by any alligators or something like that. Or I'm like, but that just seems very, very fucking convenient. Like, what the fuck is happening? I said, yo, Hollywood right now is they writing a script. They are
Oh
fucking
yeah,
putting it.
that's gonna be a movie, bro. That's
There's,
definitely gonna be a movie.
you got a girl. That, i- i- in a world where someone goes on a trip, right, with a girl, and she comes up missing. He's back at home. Nothing happens to him. He doesn't get arrested.
In her
My
car,
man,
he comes back home in her car.
in
Drives
her
her
car,
car home.
right? Nothing happens. No cops. Nothing. They find they let him walk around. He was able to fucking flee. But had that shit would have been a black and brown person,
Bro,
yo,
you
you
know,
would have been locked up.
you already know.
It
Chris
be
Rock,
any
that's Chris Rock says it's all right because it's all white, baby.
Yo, we would have been locked up already, bro. And the
It's
fact that
all right because it's all white.
and I feel bad for for Shorty's family because they don't know what happened. There's nothing. Like
And they're never gonna know. He ain't
they're
gonna
never
tell
gonna know.
until his deathbed.
This shit sounds crazy. If he's faking his death, I don't know, man. It's a crazy time. It's a wicked fucking world, man. This world is fucking wicked.
Bro. But yeah, that prop gun shit is crazy, bro. When I heard that shit, I see it. That's that shit straight out of Oz, yo. When you ever seen Oz when they was doing the fight scene, and then he's supposed to have a prop knife, but then somebody slipped him a real knife, and then
Yes, yeah.
he ended up stabbing the dude for real. Like he didn't know. He thought it was a prop knife. So when he did the stab scene, like when he looked down, they saw that he was really stabbed, and then hit the floor. Yo, the dude that popped up, he's like, "Yo, that motherfucker's dead."
That's like
That's like
that's
one
like
of my favorite scenes, bro. That shit always makes me crack up.
that shit is like Malibu's Most Wanted with fucking Jamie Kennedy when he's like
Oh man,
shooting and he's like, "This ain't no real gun." He shoots his foot. He goes, "The gun is real." Yo, that shit had me in tears, bro.
bro, that movie's so damn stupid,
It
man.
is. He's like, "This gun is real." Yeah, man. I don't know, man. The news is crazy right now. Vaccination mandates, all kind of crazy shit. I tell you one thing, man. Not to get too political, man, but you got a lot of people losing their job because this whole mandate shit. You got a lot of folks that voted Democrat that's not gonna start voting Republican because they're gonna have a chip on their shoulder because they know that
Like the way I see it
New
is,
York is gonna go fucking was it blue,
the way I see it is,
red?
huh?
I said New York is gonna go red.
The way I see it is you spend all your time, like especially this goes out to like the nurses and the doctors and the whatever. You went to school, spend mad bread getting your education for that job, and literally you're gonna throw all that shit away because of a vaccine mandate. You're gonna lose your job, and I'm pretty sure you still paying for your you still paying for your school. There's no way you paid off your especially if you're a young nurse. There's no way you paid off your school your student loans yet, yo.
No,
So
agreed.
so for you to lose your job, and especially right now, take it from a nigga that's unemployed right now. There's jobs out there. People are like, oh yeah, there's jobs out there, but it not really. There's people with good full on bachelor's and master's degrees that's still out there looking for a job right now because jobs have their jobs posting like, hey, apply now, but they're not really calling back. Like, yo, I don't know what to say. They're not really calling back. The job market right now is shitty. Like, fucking keep your job. Get the stupid vaccine and keep your job, yo. It's not that serious. Majority of us have the vaccine already, and we're not. I have the vaccine. I'm not. I'm not dead. I'm still here. Like, get the
Yeah.
vaccine. It's ridiculous. You're literally losing your job over stupidness, over nothing.
I mean, I don't know. I get it that people don't want. You got people that's kind of not anti-vaxxers. They just more of like hesitant to get something that just just came out last 7 months.
Like the only,
Um,
but
I
bro,
get it.
that's what every vaccine they like. What the way they have it set up right now is like they have these when a new virus comes out or whatever like that. They have these samples that's already there for them to speed up the process of making a vaccine. So that way, it's not taking like 5 years, 4 years, 5 years to make a vaccine. They can make a vaccine quicker because they have these stuff that Obama set in place for them to make a vaccine faster. You know what I'm saying? Is is it's not a conspiracy to fucking mindlessly make people drones or put tracking chips into whatever crazy shit, all the crazy shit I've been hearing. Like if the government dead ass wanted to track you, they'll track your phones. We're all walking around with trackers right in our pockets right now, the cell phone. That's the fastest way for them to track you, yo. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, a lot of people don't even know your cell phone takes a picture of your face and sends it to the government anyway, automatically, under
yeah.
low light.
I think
Like
I think my only issue is the fact that you're not giving people choice.
they have a choice. They
Leave,
they're not
leave.
saying you have to get the vaccine. They're just saying if you don't get the vaccine, you're gonna lose your job. We want people to be vaccinated to work here. And
Yeah,
That's like saying, oh, we want people to have a driver's license to apply for this job. Like, okay. Oh, it's like, or they say, yo, you have to go. We're ordering you to get a driver's license. They like, no. If you want to get this job, you got to get a driver's license. If you want to keep your job, you got to get a vaccine. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's what they want. It's the requirement for their job. There's other jobs out there that doesn't require you to get a vaccine. Are they going to pay as much as the job that you have now? Probably not. But there's jobs out there that don't require you to have a vaccine. You can go get those jobs.
To be honest, there's really no jobs out there. They all are requiring in New York State. I'm talking about where we live. They all have mandates. So I mean, it's kind of. I mean, I'm vaccinated. I had to. I don't want to. I'm underlying. All that kind of good shit. I just think that kind of like stripping people from their choice to at least get a test, right? Get a COVID test weekly, daily, giving people that option to not do that. Because at the end of the day, yeah, it's a vaccine, but there are a small amount of cases where people are being affected in a negative way. And if a job is fortunate to take something and you one of the rare people that have an issue, your job is not going to compensate you for that. They're not going to be like,
I mean,
well,
there are people, and those and that I feel like there should be something for them put in place. Those people who genuinely have an allergic reaction to vaccines. And there's people that have allergic reactions to vaccines, and it's very life threatening to them and stuff like that. And that in that case, there needs to be something in place for people like that. But for the run of the mill person that just come on, come on. Most of the people who say they're
yeah,
not taking a vaccine, there's nothing fucking wrong with them. They took the vaccine, and probably their arm will be sore, or they'll get the cold or the flu for a little while, and they'll be fucking fine. Like they're just over here, they dragging the whole shit, yo. Yeah, that's the God honest truth. What Brick is saying, like,
I mean the flu shot because
bro,
they're shooting you with the flu.
let's call a spade a spade. You die, you will sooner die from a fucking car accident than you would from this flu shot. But that's not gonna stop niggas from getting in their car and drive, right?
No, I hear you.
But
I just don't like when someone tells you you have to do something. Like I could see both sides of the fence. Like I could see like you taking people's right to choose. Like you got places like in Texas where you can't have an abortion, so you choosing that they can't do that. So like it's the same exact thing, just on the opposite side of the fence. Like, hey, if you want to work here, you want to continue working here. You've been working here for the last 15 years, and guess what? If you don't get a vaccine, you're gonna lose whatever your pension, your severance. Like you lose all
bro,
that.
that's conditions of employment, man. Like I don't know. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to. Conditions of employment. Like I understand where you're coming from, but it's they still choosing at the end of the day. It's like they choose not to take it. They're choosing not to take it, but then they won't be able to stay employed. Conditions of employment. I
Yeah,
mean,
now that it's kind of like we never. I think one time in American history where the U.S. said you had to take a vaccine. That was like during the Spanish flu. But like having the government to tell you what to do is kind of like a problem for me. Like I did it on my own. I didn't do it because I was pressured. But like there's people that just don't want to do that. Like that's not what they want to put in their bodies.
I
And I
mean,
get
let's
it. I get it.
every day the government is telling us what to do.
Not they're not no, not when it
every
comes out not when it comes down to like putting something in your body, bro. No. This is this is
bro,
this is a democratic this is a a democrat state that is allowing to do this. When it is what it is.
bro, they're not forcing nobody to put nothing in their body. They're just saying if you want, you can like you have choices. Like if you don't like what's going on in New York, you can move, go to another state, like with that don't have a mandate. There's different shit you could do. You just do this. You don't have to have the vaccine in your system. If you don't want the vaccine, you don't have to get it. You can go to Florida where they just don't give a shit. Florida's only 3 hours away. They don't give a shit in Florida. If you don't want the
Yeah.
vaccine, move to Florida. You're
I
vaccine free down
I
there.
I get it. Like I said
You,
before, I
they're
have
hiring. They're hiring in Florida too. There's a lot of job openings in Florida. You need work. So I'm just saying, like, it's still choices. Nobody's. It's like that when they said, okay, now you all have to, like, when they say they all have to go to the vaccine or you're gonna go to jail and prison. Then I'm like, okay, you know what? Now shit's going too far. This shit that way too far. But like,
but who was to say that that wouldn't happen if we already move in that direction?
that's not gonna happen.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past if the cases start to go up or whatever. Who knows what is the next step? Because this is their first step, and who knows? Like my thing is, like I said, is giving people choice, but like giving people choice and letting them stay where they are comfortable at making money. Like we are gonna have more people that's gonna be on unemployment, more people like the taxes are gonna go higher. Like it just, I don't know, it's kind of fucked up because you
But
could give the option to have people get
I feel that
tested.
there are some people that have legitimate concern for the vaccine, but then there's other people that just ride in the fucking anti-vaccine wave. They
No,
really
hundred
don't have
percent.
they really don't have no fucking opinion about it. They just don't want to take it because other people saying don't take it, and that's literally the reason why they're not taking it. Like they really don't have their own. They don't even have their own general thought of why they shouldn't take the vaccine. They're
Yeah,
literally just, like that's the only reason why they're out there saying, "Oh, I'm not taking the vaccine," because they saw this person say don't take it, and that's why they're not taking it. But honestly, don't lose your job if you really don't if you don't have no sickness or no illness towards vaccines, or you don't get sick easy or some shit. Don't lose your job over this stupid shit. Like, take the fucking vaccine. You'll be fine. Nobody's dropping dead over here. Like, we're all alive. We're vaccinated. We're all still
and
alive.
and I-
Like,
and to redact what I said before about the government impeding, the government is saying you should be vaccinated. It's not the government that's making these jobs do it. It's the jobs itself, right? They consider it a private establishment. They can enforce their own rules. Normally, any job outside of the pandemic, we're supposed to ask for any kind of like health documentations, like HIPAA, that kind of shit. So for a job itself to say, "Hey, you need to show me this documentation about some, a status," it's kind of like overstepping someone's boundary. Like if a job shouldn't know if I have asthma, a job shouldn't know if I have a heart disease. They should have no. They should. None of that stuff is none of their business as long as I can perform the job. But I get it. It's their business. They can do whatever
bro,
they want.
I mean, I I feel what you're saying, but they already been doing this shit before COVID. Because if you go to college, you can't go to school unless your vaccinations is up to date. Like, legit, I had to when I was in going to college and way early back in 2002, 2003. 2003, I would say I was going to John Jay College. I couldn't even start school because I had to get a fucking vaccine for meningitis, and then they were like, you have to show that you have a meningitis vaccine for you to start school. Like, so they've been doing this. This is not something new. They're just making it at a bigger scale by saying that, like, you can't work without a vaccine now or something like
But
that.
the meningitis and all that stuff, they were still stuff put in place, exemptions that will allow someone not to take that because they were not forcing people to get meningitis shots. Not everybody in college has a meningitis shot.
But I think maybe there might be stuff in place for people who I'm not. Don't quote me on it. I could be wrong, but it might. I think they will work with somebody who legitimately can get definitely sick from taking a vaccine. I don't believe they're gonna say, like, "Oh, you still gotta take the vaccine anyway." I believe they will work with someone, but I think the majority of people who are just faking the funk because they want to say, "Oh, they're anti-vaccine" just for the sake of being like anti-establishment or whatever like that. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you're really giving up your job to just not take a vaccine to make a point. Like,
Yeah, no, I get it. There's people that
losing
really,
and people losing their pension. And once you lose your job, that's your pension, that's your health insurance, that's all that stuff.
yeah,
If you have it with your health insurance with your job, that is, you're not doing it private. So I mean,
I mean, listen, I'm all for choice, man. Uh, but just I don't know. It's weird times, man. It's weird
it is
times.
weird time. But I mean, this is not something we haven't. I mean, throughout history, this is the same shit as we're gonna do. The same shit we going through right now. The same shit they went through with the Spanish flu. The same shit they went through with polio. The same shit they went through with cholera. It's like it's all the same shit.
The
Even
reason
with
why the
even
reason why
with
we don't.
cholera was like people were saying that it was the government trying to kill us off because there were too many people there. Cholera was just contaminated water because there was a poor sewage system and people was drinking tainted water, and that's why people were catching cholera. It's not a government experiment like a government what it was, conspiracy. Sorry, it's not a government conspiracy to wipe out the masses. It was just that like people were drinking contaminated water, and
I,
once they realized what the issue was, they fixed it. Everybody's fine. It's the same thing that's gonna happen with COVID. We all get vaccinated. We all when they figure out and they figure out what's the way they can fix it, they're gonna fix it, and then we'll all be fine again. And then we're gonna forget about it, and then visit it when the next pandemic come out, and then everybody's gonna lose their mind all over again.
I mean, I get it, man. Like the reason why these diseases don't exist now is because of vaccines.
Yeah,
Um, but like, yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. These
yo,
fucking
they took out polio, man. Vaccines took out polio. When's the last time you heard somebody get? I'm suffering from polio right now, man. Like, you don't even hear about that, bro.
yeah.
It's a
Well,
process, man. People just gotta trust the process. Like literally, I saw I found something online. Where somebody had a picture of an old polio vaccine card. It was the same thing: first dose, second dose, booster dose, final dose. It's like it was a polio vaccination card. They say it was the same thing. That how our card looks like now. So it's crazy.
you know, you it- you know, historically, people, us black and brown people are hesitant to take anything, right?
Yeah,
That's from the government.
and that's what
And
reasonable cause because
yeah, so like,
just TBM and shit. So
historically, like vaccines were used, to what do you call that? Not really maim, but like make someone impotent or whatever you call. Happen in the Caribbean islands. It happened in different places. So I get it. Vaccines has a really bad rep back in
yeah,
the days. But I mean, listen. At the end of the day, man, we in this together. We have to be you know be a decent human being and look out for each other and make sure that these vaccines help and people are not dying as much with the vaccine. So I just make a good choice, man. But also like these jobs need to like get out of fucking people's business. I get it. Um, yeah, I don't know how we got into this COVID shit, but
you brought it here. I don't know.
mm, I
It,
guess I
def-
did. Me,
it definitely was you. Yes,
was it?
it
Shit,
was.
may have to replay this shit. We got some. Oh shit, we got 8 people watching. Good shit. Is this what you like? Like I don't want y'all talking about comics anymore. Um, what else
Oh,
happened? What else happened? We was talking about the Alec Baldwin shit. We were talking about the Brian Laundrie conspiracy. That shit is a conspiracy, bro. That's how I think we got into the vaccine shit. Um,
you didn't come out season 3, 1,000 pound sisters.
I saw a clip on TikTok. I'm excited.
Apparently, they're gonna be arguing a lot because they're saying that their relationship is gonna be strained.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that shit. I'm definitely looking forward to that shit. That's I think November.
Yep, that bricks. Yep, brick. It definitely was it. Man. So you made that left turn into the do not enter street.
Well, backstory to that. There's a real thing. So like coming back home from work, there's a route that we take, and we make a left turn in this shit that clearly says "Do not enter." It's a one way, but we go up the opposite way. Like it's a fucked up situation, but it shaves off no like 20 to 30 minutes off our trip. And so like
Um,
we did it today. That shit was funny. Let's see. So yeah, Alec Baldwin was talking about. Man, it's been a quiet. Oh, the fucking Uncharted trailer dropped yesterday.
it looked pretty good. I saw it. Mark Wahlberg and Sully. I mean, you don't have the mustache, but it's okay. I ain't gonna hold it against him.
You know, I I didn't really like the trailer. I like the end part because it reminded me like the game with the crates, the
The
playing
play,
shit.
yeah.
But like the reason why I like Uncharted is is the characters, right? So Nathan Drake, the person who voices him, right, and the voice person who voices Sully have a kind of chemistry that I just love playing.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem like they have that.
You know what I was thinking when I saw it? I said, "Damn, they should have got Robert Downey Jr. to play Sully because him and this kid got like good chemistry together."
It not you're not you know what you're not wrong.
I like, yeah, they got good chemistry together. Like Robert Downey Jr. and Sully would probably be a good.
Like Mark Wahlberg sounds like Mark Wahlberg.
Hmm.
It doesn't sound like Sully. Like yeah, what up? Hey, what up, kid? Like none of that. Like I don't know. Just that there's a charm to the game that didn't translate well, in at least in the trailer. They've might fix things. That this is something early on, but I love the Uncharted games. I fucking played the shit out of every single one of them. I heard a new one
I'm,
is dropping.
but I think as well. I look at it as I don't see this guy winning a fist fight. Like he's mad scrawny still. He's
Yeah,
scrawny.
Tom Holland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like cause Nathan Drake gets into a lot of fist fights and like gunfights and shit. So I mean, gunfights is gunfights. You don't gotta have to have muscles for that. But like a
yeah,
fist fight, bro. Like he looks mad scrawny, bro. Like I can't see him beating him no big dude.
yeah. This is like year one, but I don't foresee a second one dropping where he's gonna look any different. 'Cause that kid doesn't age
Yeah.
unless he physically wants to get brolic. Then maybe, but he's not. He's already like 20, 25 years old. He's not growing anymore. So I mean, it looked cool. I'm sure. I mean, I was definitely gonna give it a go.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna go see it. I'm not gonna go see it. I'm gonna support uh Uncharted. What else drops? So Eternals it drops in 2 weeks. I can't wait for that. From what I'm hearing, it's gonna be it's story driven as well. So
It
I'm looking.
looks story driven. I said when I was watching the trailer, I said, "Hey, it don't look like there's gonna be no action in this movie, yo."
Yeah, I don't. It's gonna be very minimal. I mean, who knows? It's a 2 hour and 40 something minute movie. I think it's the second longest MCU movie.
You better go in there well rested, yo. If not, you gonna feel that time.
I got tickets for Thursday. That Thursday.
You're gonna be knocked out like how I was when I was watching Oblivion,
Nah, Oblivion was trash. That shit was
bro.
that movie
Yeah,
was trash.
I ain't never fall asleep with a movie theater until Oblivion, yo.
Wait,
Yo, Tom,
then you go with somebody. Then you go one with the
bro,
Luna,
it was
something like
me,
that,
it was me,
and Danny.
Marrero, and Daniel Sembrano. And like we all fell apart at different. We fell asleep at different part of the movies. Like,
Yeah,
like
Danny's a funny. Daniel was a funny dude to go to the movie with because we went to see Pacific Rim
mhm.
and we was
Oh
making
yeah,
jokes.
yeah.
We must cancel the apocalypse.
That's the apocalypse.
We must cancel the
We must
apocalypse.
cancel the apocalypse.
Yo, we was dying. That shit was funny.
Yo, that shit had me rolling, bro.
He
That
said,
was
"Yeah."
funny.
He said, "Y'all took sleeping shifts."
Yo, we did. We took sleeping shifts right through. Like one person fell asleep at the beginning of the movie, another person fell asleep at the middle, and then the last person fell asleep at the end. I
I
think
don't
I was
think I
I
watched
was the
that.
middle. I was the middle sleeper. I fell
I
asleep in
think
the middle.
I think I may have caught the end of that movie, like the middle and the end, and it was not really good. Like
I'm
it's like two movies that are really trash. Is that one and is the movie with Will Smith and his son. What's that shit called?
oh, After Earth.
After,
'Cause
oh
I'm about to
my,
say, I know you ain't talking about Pursuit of Happiness, bro. Like,
that
I'm about
After
to
Earth.
say, damn. I
After
thought
Earth was trash.
I never saw it.
Oh, don't. I'm actually envious that you never saw it. Maybe you should see it. Yeah,
All I know is like what they crash on some like in some on some ship on Earth, and like Will Smith is stuck on the ship or
yeah.
something. Like he's paralyzed, and the son got to run around gathering shit or something like
He
that.
has no. Will Smith has zero emotions. Like he's just like, you need to do this, kid. Like he doesn't break.
Because he's like military or some shit, right? Or
Super
something.
like super military. Like even with a broken leg, he's like not even in pain, not even grimacing. Like nah, come on, man. Yeah, I think he wrote that movie too. I think he helped write that. You could tell. See the Vaughn band, yeah, the movie is taking him sleeping shit. Yeah, I can't. I'm not allowed to go to the theaters. Whenever I go to a theaters, if I go with somebody I do not know, like, well, not that I do not know, but like I've never been to the theaters with them. I say, hey, listen, if I fall asleep, you need to nudge me because I will start snoring like a mad person. I can't, and I wouldn't even go to the if I'm tired, I'll cancel my ticket.
Yeah, I'm the same way too.
I'll
If
cancel my ticket.
if I see a movie showtime about to come out, I feel like I'm gonna be too tired. I'd cancel it. Cause I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to go in the theater be knocked out. Next thing you know, everybody's mad at me because I'm snoring through the movie.
She likes the Batman. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Screen.
Batman.
The green screen, you got me. Thank you, ma. Let me see here. Batman. What else here? Trying to figure out what else is out there. Oh, Hayden Christensen is gonna be back as Darth Vader in the Ahsoka series. So he's gonna be back for Obi-Wan, and he's gonna be back for the Ahsoka series.
And we're gonna have a James Earl Jones voice machine in the
Yo,
mask.
that will be fucked.
Cause if it ain't James Earl Jones talking, I don't want to hear it.
I
But
wonder
then
if
again, I don't know. James Earl, his voice sounding like kind of weak right now. You
oh
don't have to say,
it sounds old. It sounds
yeah.
old.
It don't have the same boom like it did back in the day.
How old is James Earl Jones
Nah, he's in
now?
like he gotta be in his 80s, yo.
He was old in the Sandlot.
He gotta be in his like 70s or 80s right now.
90.
Nine, look at that. I was off by a whole freaking 10 years.
He's 90 years old. He was born January 17th, 1931.
Bro, I knew he's old when I heard the Lion King remake, the live action remake, and he was voicing Mufasa. I said, yo, Mufasa voice sound mad weak, yo. I hear the oldness in the voice.
Yeah, it definitely sounds. It has that old kind of like losing breath, kind of like you're not be able to hold a line. Um, you know what's crazy? He's old. He's 90. Yo,
Nah,
Betty.
that was Morgan Freeman, man. Morgan Freeman was born old, yo.
Yo, Betty White is 99 years old.
Bro,
Her,
I said the battles between her and the Queen, who's gonna go out first, yo.
Betty White, I think her birthday is in January. So she's gonna be 100 years old if she makes it to January 17th.
She's
She'll be
99 right now.
she's 99, bro.
And what the queen is what, like 95, right?
The Queen of England, age 95.
Yo, it's a battle between them two. Who gonna go out first? Yo?
That's crazy, man. I was watching a movie with Betty White the other day. It's called The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock.
Mhm.
Yeah, she had me dying in that movie.
She's funny. She's hilarious, bro. She's a funny woman, Betty White.
Yeah.
Gotta fix my seat cushion. Sliding off the seat.
Oh shit. Let me see.
Yeah, I was telling my mother was like, "Yo, stop being nice." I was like, "Man, look, them two ladies. Oh, yo, it's about to see who gonna outlive the other one."
I mean, listen. I don't wish nothing bad to happen to Betty White, but like, she definitely has a she's living a full life.
Oh, the life, bro. She went over full life, like full life is supposed to be like around like 80 or something like that. Like, she went over.
Yo, when
She
she was
like
chanting the
75,
words,
80.
when she was chanting the words, that's one of my favorite scenes. She was like, had the chick singing to the windows, to the wall. Yeah, I love that movie. That movie, like whenever it's on, I could watch it. It's a funny movie. And at that time, I had a big crush on Sandra Bullock.
I
Like
know she was hot.
Speed, fucking all those fucking
That
movies.
was my cousin too. He had a crush. Had a big crush on Sandra Bullock.
What was that other movie she was in where the dude fell in the train tracks and she worked in MTA and she faked that she was the man's husband. I forgot the shit.
Oh no, I don't remember that.
Sandra
I know a movie. I know a movie you're talking about. I just don't remember the title.
DB. So chat, help us out, bro. If you know what I'm
Just
talking
look,
about.
look up Sandra Bullock and click on the movies tab.
Yeah, I try to do that without. Uh, let me see here. Damn, she only has 59 credits. Damn. Practical Magic is one I remember. While you were sleeping. Oh, thanks, Neil. Betty White should live forever. I love her. Yeah, I always used to think like my grandmother was like a Puerto Rican version of her. They had the same temperament. Like they were just like fun people. Um, let's see here. Bullet Train. Now, what's Bullet Train?
You
I haven't
talking
seen
about?
that
You
one.
talking about? Are you talking about Money Train with J Lo? That's the only thing I can think of. I know I heard Bullet Train.
Yeah, Money Train. That was my shit too. Money Train was definitely my shit.
I know she had another movie, Natural Disasters or some shit like that. It was like her and the dude. Was it Ben Affleck? I think they were on
Yeah.
some like airplane or some shit like that.
hmm I'm just like trying to wrap my head around her only having that many credits. For her being around for so long, you think she'll have like more movies.
She probably picked her roles.
Yeah, she probably does. Like really, like what was the other movie that she was in? I was just looking at her IMDb. There was one
The,
with Keanu
the, black,
Reeves
Keanu Reeves.
that she was writing notes, and it was like
P.S. I
moving in
love you.
time. Nah, not P.S. I Love You. P.S. I Love You was a fucking sad fucking
No,
movie.
the Lake House. Sorry.
The Lake House. She was in a movie called Bullet Train.
That not for
Actually,
nothing. That was a good movie. I'm not normally into like romantic movies, but the Lake House is a good.
yo, Lake House. Yo,
It
the
was a
lake
good
house was
movie,
mad
bro.
sad. It was mad sad, dude. Like, when she finds out that he gets hit by a car, I was like, bro.
She saved him though.
She did, but they trying to remember. It's been a minute since I watched the movie. They didn't end up together.
Huh?
They didn't end up together, right?
Yeah, they did.
They did. Chill.
She told him she because he said she wrote in a note that you're gonna see me and you're gonna cross the street, but she's like she begged him to wait, don't cross the street or whatever like that. So she saved him from getting hit by the car, and then she told him in the note where to meet her, and that's where they met and they got together.
Okay, all right. 59. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see the Bullet Train, bro.
Oh, you saw the bullet train?
Yeah, it's a movie that's in production, directed by David Leitch. It's Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, and Joey King.
Oh, holy shit! I forgot she was in the Time to Kill. That's young Sandra Bullock in that movie, yo.
Is this like a remake or something?
What?
It says, oh, the synopsis is five assassins aboard a fast-moving bullet train and find out their mission have something in common. I mean, it sounds. I mean, the cast is dope. They got Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, Michael Shannon, Joey King, Zazie Beats, uh,
Oh, that's my
Haruki,
that's my boo.
Haruki Sandana. That's the dude from He's the one that plays Scorpion. Aaron Taylor Johnson,
She must be playing like a hostage or something. Or somebody that probably got to kill her on the plane.
Brian Henry from Atlanta. He's in it.
I can't see her doing no action role on that train.
Yeah, they got some. They got some people. They got some Bad Bunny. Oh, I don't know. Bad Bunny's in this movie. Come on, bro. But David Leitch, man, he's a good director. I think he did the first Deadpool, or oh, he did the
Oh yeah,
second. He did the
I
second
forgot,
Deadpool.
I forgot about Demolition Man. She was in that shit too.
Oh, Demolition Man was a good one too. Yeah,
Practical Magic with Nicole Kidman when they played the witches.
yeah. There was a rumor saying that the Spider-Man movie, when he Dike, whatever reality he ends up in, the Spider Verse. I heard that the Doctor Strange that we see in this movie is not the Doctor Strange that's in the MCU. He's in the Sam Raimi's universe of Doctor Strange. He's gonna be the same person, but not the same temperament.
Yeah,
That's
it looked evil. He's wearing like darker clothing than the
yeah.
normal Doctor Strange. I
His,
saw
his
it from the trailer. Yeah,
yeah. The sideburns look a little whiter. If you remember, even in the Spider-Man, I think Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2, they said they mentioned Doctor Strange. He's like, oh, we can't use that. Someone already has that. So they might play off that. Oh, Snickers commercial. Yeah, I remember those commercials. Have you watched Squid Games? You finished that, right? We talked about that.
Squid Game. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just trying to go down the list of movies and shit. But right now it's looking real light.
I mean, we didn't talk about it because but I already know. I figured out who it was before they even did the reveal with Squid Game. So, like, there was so many obvious clues that they left that you let know who the mastermind was.
Ah, got it. Yeah, let me see here, right? Ryan Gosling will be in Margaret Robbie's Barbie movie as Ken.
Why are they making a movie about Barbie?
Fucking know.
So Hollywood
Fucking
ran out
know.
of Hollywood ran out of fucking ideas, boy.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be like a CG movie or live
Hollywood
action.
Hollywood ran out of ideas. Oh my. Like they're making a Clifford movie too. I'm like, why the hell are they making a Clifford movie,
Yo,
bro?
that it looks terrible.
It looks horrible, bro. I looked at that and said, oh nah. I feel
Yeah.
bad for Keenan for signing up for this movie, bro.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it looks bad. That is definitely a movie I will not catch anywhere. Maybe my kids, if they want to watch it, I'll watch it with them. But I was never into Clifford. I never read it. I didn't like the books.
I used to read the books, the big dog, but my thing is like how they they had him inside the building. I'm like, bro, he's normally bigger than buildings. How the hell you get Clifford in there? I
Yeah,
don't know.
because he doesn't stop growing, right?
Nah, yeah, he's a giant dog or some shit that grows bigger than the house. So he stays outside all the time.
Mm.
First of all, in real life, if Cliff was a real dog, that government would have been came and shot that shit. Yo. They didn't put that shit down so fast.
That ass.
Bro, like, yo, your dog would have got confiscated and they would have killed that shit so fast, bro.
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't know that. So they said that Dune was a lot of most of the movie was filmed on location. You could tell.
And yeah,
You could tell because you could tell like it wasn't really green screen. Like it looked like the background was alive.
I think they hella look like they were in the desert, yo.
The spice.
But I did notice like an error, like one, you know how they say you had to walk like a Freeman, and it was like they were doing like some weird side to side walking.
Yeah.
I was like, and like somewhere in between the movie, they forgot if they were supposed to be doing that little side to side walking. They just started walking regular like normal. I'm like, yeah, what happened to the Freeman walk, yo?
Oh, I said, he said you would die. He would die due to respiratory issues for being that big. My man's trying to find logic in Clifford. But you're right though,
Yeah, it's thin up there.
because you could tell like when people are over like 7'3", their voices are kind of like real deep. It's almost like the voice is taking longer to kind of like formulate from their lungs up. It's like hello. They don't sound quite right. Like
They
those
got the Shaq voice.
not even like Shaq. Yeah, like almost like that, but a little slower. They speak very slow.
Damn. Hiccups.
Let me see here. You watching Dune now? Yeah, I gotta finish watching. I have like 20 minutes left. It's a long movie, man. I didn't have time. I wanted to watch it before the show so I could talk a little more about it, but it's cool because we're gonna talk about it next week in detail. Let me see.
So in the end, they found Eddie Murphy, and then
Oh man.
they said, "What we gonna do? We gonna live in the sand right now? That's what we're gonna do, man. I don't know about the sand, man. I need a nice big castle, man. Aren't you a prince? Where's your castle at, Duke? You know, Eddie Murphy do that fast talking now,
Mm-hmm.
shit. Say,
Yeah.
I don't know about living in no sand, no damn, no damn tunnel with no worms and shit. And I'm in for a castle, man. My name is Atreides, man. Why can't we go back to our place, man? Live in the castle, man. Why you gotta stay in the tunnel with these worms and shit, man? I don't know about that, man.
My man tried to come up with a whole scenario how he was react.
Bro, that's how come on, Eddie Murphy would be doing that shit. So like, come on,
Brother Noomsy.
that's my shit. Start off Noomsy.
Yeah, Golden Child. That was definitely my shit too. The monster always scared the shit out of me when I was young.
Or the monster at the end, the devil,
Yeah.
the demon.
I read the book. You read the book, dude? I didn't know that. Yeah, a lot of people that are praising the movie are those that love the book. So I was like, oh shit, for real? It must be
Yeah,
good.
yeah, they adapted it right from the book. They didn't fuck with anything for the most part. You know, a few things do get cut out, but for the like the most part, like they kept faithful to the book.
Yeah, they have the hardcover Dune.
I'd have to order book that shit. I'm not saying anything.
He said the autumn. It took me like almost a month to listen to do the audiobook of it. It was good, but it took a very long time.
I don't you got a fear of clowns? Why you
Huh?
don't you got a fear of clowns or something like that? Like
I Yeah, but it's not like it's the audiobook is not visual for me. So I can hear about them, but like I don't really like clowns like that. I have PTSD with clowns.
man, you better fucking clown up. Stop playing that shit.
Well, watch some demon movies, bro.
Fuck that clown. You see, it it only has power because you're scared of it. If you're not scared of it, he has no power. He can't do shit.
That's funny.
So just kill that shit. That's it, man.
Oh shit. What else is out there? Nothing much, man. It's been kind of trash. We don't have our what ifs. We don't have. We should start like looking at other shows. Have you been watching any new shows?
Um, not really. Been watching Wu Tang.
I still haven't seen that shit. Are they finished? Like the season is almost done?
I don't know honestly. I didn't see the last episode, so I don't know where it
All
left
right.
off. But it's probably I think it's about halfway. This season's halfway through.
Yeah, I finished watching. What's this shit called? It's called Murders in the fucking. It's on
Like,
Hulu.
or the Walmart short and shit with
Yeah, only murders in this building, some shit
Steve
like that.
Martin.
Yeah, Selena Gomez. Really good,
It,
really fucking good show, and it just finished.
I've been using my Discovery Plus a lot lately. I've been watching Hell's Kitchen on that shit.
I like how you bring this up, right? All right. Do you remember me being lost in the circus, sir? He's like, I don't remember that.
We about to unpack some family trauma.
I got lost in the circus, and I was backstage with clowns, and they were mad disgruntled.
Oh, you ran into angry clowns.
Yep. I think Adolfo was there, some shit like that. I don't know. It's a very long time ago. I don't like clowns. Um, let's see here. Are you gonna cop that Guardians of the Galaxy game? That shit looks dope.
I don't know. I'm on the fence too. Cause I bought the Avengers game. I still haven't I only started the beginning of that shit. I still haven't played that shit really.
My, is that? Did you not know that? Oh, but open a can of worms with that one. We'll talk about that offline, ma. Yeah, I didn't like the Avengers game. I still don't like. I bought it. I got it on sale, and I played like the first level, and I'm like, this shit is mad janky.
Hmm.
It just doesn't look. It doesn't feel smooth.
And I don't like the fact that I gotta fucking wait to unlock each Avenger. You gotta go find them and fucking unlock their story, and it's all this confusing side mission. So to later with this game, I started playing Hades.
Damn,
Whew.
that's crazy. So we coming to the tail end of our show. We don't want to bore you with more, just nothingness because there's really no movies out. There's really anything to review. So we just kind of like doing fillers.
Well, I got
Um.
something to talk about.
Oh, what's up?
Got some- Like niggas, I've been watching lately. A lot of motherfuckers online talking about Halloween Kills was whack because the mob didn't fucking handle Michael Myers or some shit the way they thought that he should have been handled. So here's the argument that's what's going on, right? They're saying that the mob should have chopped up Michael Myers' body when they beat him down or something like that. Like they like when they beat you saw the movie, right? So
Yeah, I saw the movie.
when they beat him, they were like, "Oh, they went too easy. They should have chopped up his body." Like, and then I started saying like, "Yo, y'all say chop up a body, like that's some shit normal people fucking think about doing, yo." Like, like nobody in their right mind is like gonna beat this dude down. They beat him with a bat. They beat him with all this other kind of stuff. They beat him to the ground. They beat him down, right? No, nobody in their mind is gonna say, "Yo, give me the hacksaw, yo, give me the hacksaw," and start chopping body parts off of this dude. Like that's not a normal thing to do. Like
Yeah,
I
like
don't,
they
I don't.
like they like they don't think that he's superhuman. They think he's a regular human. So they think beating him down is enough to keep him incapacitated till the cops get there.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna fucking murder someone.
but I mean, okay, they were just trying to kill him. They weren't trying to kill him. They said
Yeah,
he's
they
gonna
would.
die soon. So they weren't trying to kill him, but hacking bodies is a whole step like in a far off place, like way beyond a normal psyche. Like you may have the capacity to murder, but the capacity to mutilate takes so much more, like to cut up a human being's body, like what how much of a disconnect in your mind you have to do that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
And these dudes is over here like, yo, they just cut up. Why they cut up the body, man? Cut the body up, yo. This movie's fake. It's whack because of that shit. Yo, y'all sound so stupid, bro. I said, first of all, if you remember one of the previous Halloween movies, he got jumped by. This is not his first time getting jumped by a mob. He got jumped by a mob, and they had guns, and they shot him up, and he still, and he still came back. Yo, the only thing you can do with Mike Myers is like throw that man into like a lock box, dump that shit in the ocean, and hope he never gets out, because he's not gonna die, bro. Like he doesn't die. You just gotta lock him away somewhere, yo.
Yeah,
That's it.
I don't know. I think I seen those same people online
You
on the
probably
timeline.
have, bro. Like, and I'm trying to, I'm talking, somebody said I'll make, oh, the dude said, one of them said I was making excuses for the movie or something. I said, I'm not making excuses. It's a fact. No right person in the same mind is going to start cutting up a body part, especially not in front of other people, because they're gonna be like, yo, there's a lot of people that went missing in town, yo. I don't know. He kind of cut up Mike Myers a little too easy. It might have been this dude dumping bodies and shit.
Yeah, nah,
I,
that shit. This is wild.
bro, it's crazy. Like, I mean, it's easy to say. Like, it's easy to say when you watch a movie, yo, cut him up. Because even I say, yo, this should cut him up. But to actually do it, that's a whole nother step, bro. Like, nah,
Did he on the floor? Did he get shot twice?
he did get shot,
I mean, if you're gonna shoot him in the head. Why shoot him in the back?
bro. Did you not see the? I don't think that works. Did you not see when he had the mask off? He had the bullet hole, like the bullet that indent in his head from a gunshot wound or some shit. I don't think that shit works, yo.
I'm not sure. See, all right,
Bro,
maybe you know this because I don't. Is he like? Is he like supernatural in
I
this
think
new
he is
trilogy?
supernatural. If I'm not I was talking to Monroe and he was talking about it to me. A lot of it, the Mike Myers lore. Apparently, he has like a curse on him, like see something to do with a witch's curse on him that like he has to kill his family members off or some shit, and he has supernatural abilities or some shit like that. So that's why he always going after his sister and her family because he has to kill off his whole family line.
So if he kills, was it Laura?
Laurie Strode and her daughter and the granddaughter. Yeah, he has to like he's urged to kill them,
That guy's bugged out.
bro.
All
This
that
is
shit,
crazy.
all that killing just for those people.
And then I heard about there's no the plot. It was too like what plot are you looking for in a slash? It's a fucking slasher movie.
Yeah, I don't get it either. They trying to find logic in fucking
What
Michael Myers.
what plot were you looking for?
Like
Like yo,
if you're gonna sit there and say that Halloween Kills is a trash ass movie, that means you're not a fan of slashers.
yeah,
Yeah, like you're not that's not those kind of movies are not your cup of tea. In in the whole realm of slasher movies, it's it's sufficient. Like people that I know that love slasher movies love this fucking movie.
bro, the movie, I'm a slasher movie kind of right. If there's only one genre horror I watch, it's slasher, and this was it doesn't get much better for slasher movies than this movie, bro. It's a slasher movie through and through.
He slashes a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a through and through slasher movie, bro. Like I don't know what plot they wanted to come out of the movie. I don't know what in depth feelings they want to get from Michael Myers or some shit. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
The
the
man in
first,
the mask is just wreaking havoc, yo.
like if you didn't like the first one, you were not gonna like the second one. It follows the same. It's the same energy. It's that self aware, not taking itself too seriously, campy, and little comedic timing, but nothing. You're not gonna get a fucking Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah, I don't know. People are weird, man.
Yeah, dead ass.
But that was my little rant, yo. No,
That's what's
normal people don't hack body parts. Yo. They don't cut up body parts. Yo.
damn. All right, so we Red got that off his chest.
Yeah,
we
I had to
that,
get off my chest.
it needed to happen. It needed to happen. We might have to clip that, and so Red can add that to his Facebook as a response.
But it makes no sense though. Like and then you argue me down talking about nah, man, it's fake because they didn't cut him up. Like no normal human being is gonna cut up a human being in pieces, bro. That takes a disconnect. That's like a serial killer mind to do some shit like that, to cut up somebody body in little pieces to make sure they dead. Like nobody does that. I mean, you may behead. The most somebody probably do is probably behead a mofo. Like if they swing an axe or something and behead him or something like that. But other than that, they're not to sit there and start cutting up body parts like.
Yeah,
like,
they're not gonna do that shit. Like people talk a fair game, but then when they in that position to take a life, bro,
they're
you're
gonna, they're
gonna.
gonna be like they're gonna be like that woman that was just standing there and got stabbed in the throat, like freezing up and shit.
That's one of my favorite scenes, bro, because you could see like the every time she screams, it you hear the
The
gurgling
gurgle,
that's coming
bro,
out of
she
the fucking
pissed me
tube.
off though. Like nigga literally say, "Yo, call 911." She's still standing there watching. Like, yo, bitch, call. I'm like, bitch, call 911. Why are you standing there, yo?
I would have been not even in that house, bro. I would have bounced. You would have seen me run so fucking fast,
Bro,
bro.
I'd be
Like,
like, yo, you ever see part one with the black kid when he ran and left the babysitter?
yeah,
Yeah, that would have been me, bro. I would have been gone like
that was no, that was one of my favorite scenes because it was mad real. Like that's how you're supposed to react, bro.
yo, that kid's like, ah! He ran out of there. Yo, I was like, yo, I was lying so much. I said, that's 100% me, bro. I'm out. Yo, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. I'm going.
I was talking to my mom about it. I was like, "Hey, did you watch it?" Because she doesn't like Michael Myers. She's like, "That guy terrifies me." I'm like, "She's like, I said, did you see it?" She's like, "Yeah, I saw it." I'm like, "It was cool. He didn't kill any kids." I'm like, "What movie did you watch?" Because he definitely killed the kid. He killed the kid in the playground, bro. You didn't see it,
Yeah,
but he had the mask.
yeah, he cut his head off, yo.
she
His head was still in the mask.
was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
bro." That was the
yeah,
friend they was waiting for.
he definitely killed the kid. They just didn't show it, yo.
He was about to kill another kid. Well, when they
We
went
about
back
to
in
kill
time.
those two kids. They
Yeah.
always say that creepy guy's over there playing hide and seek with us. They said, "Who?" He said, "Right there." She said, "Fucking run, run."
Yo, if I was in the park and that shit was a thing, where they was like, "Oh, look, he's right there," bro, I would have shit myself. I would
Mm-hmm.
have turned white, ran
But
and
bro,
shitting on myself.
that shows how oblivious kids are to dangers nowadays, yo, bro. Yeah, they're still there swinging. Like, that creepy man's playing hide and seek with us. He keep popping in and out. And she's like, who? Where? Where? He said, right there. See, and he turn around, you see Mike Myers step off from the seat. He said, holy shit. Yo, these kids is so stupid, man. I'd have been gone.
Hell no.
I'd have been like, yo, I think I hear my mom calling me. Yo, I'm out. I'm out.
Yo, asthma would have went out the door, bro. I will run as fast until the steam runs out.
Mm-hmm.
I could get a full half mile, bro. Full half mile, bro. I'll be like Flash. I'll be like the Flash, bro. You will not catch me. But then if I once I slow down, you got me. Once I slow, I'm done.
Yeah, the messed up shit about him though is that niggas, people be running away, but he do that walk. He does that speed walk and shit, and he's like keeping up with you. He does that speed walk, man. Yo,
Oh man.
I could, yo, I couldn't, yo. Man, give me, Ghostface. I could handle Ghostface, yo. The Scream
Ghostface?
dude, I could handle
Oh,
Scream, the Scream killer, yo. Not good,
Ghostface.
not
Yeah.
Ghostface killer. No, I ain't talking about that though. I'm talking about Scream. Ghostface.
I thought about like Ghostface, like the rapper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The guy with the eagle around his fucking wrist. Remember that piece he had? The big
Mm-hmm.
ass eagle. Yeah, I don't know, like the Scream guy. I mean, because I guess because he spoke on the phone.
And he comes in shit. He tripped over furniture and shit.
Yeah, when you said that shit, I just thought about all the times he tripped over an ottoman. My man was always tripping. That shit is no lie.
Yo, man, that's just crazy. He's always tripping and shit, man. That dude I'll beat. That's the one slasher I have good confidence that I could fucking beat up. I'm like, I'll beat that guy up.
That dude had a big ass fucking knife though.
That is a big knife.
No, that shit was a fucking dagger, bro. That shit was like that too. Like, oh, that
That
trailer
is,
dropped. That trailer dropped too. The new trailer dropped.
yeah, I saw that. Yo, that ain't the same Ghostface I know, man. From that trailer, look like a whole new Ghostface, yo.
Yeah, I guess it's definitely a copycat because he did say at the end, he's like, it's a pleasure to meet you." Like, also, he hasn't met her,
Mm-hmm.
so I wonder. I don't know. Every movie has been a copycat.
Yeah,
There's never
yeah.
been a
After the
first one.
first one, it's all been copycats after the first one, yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad for that chick. I'm like,
The
why are you
first
gonna
one
come
was
back to the city? Come back into this town, bro. Just leave.
the first one is funny though when they stab each other. He's like, "Oh man, you did too much, man. I feel bad." You know, you freaking hit him with the phone. Well, you hit me with the phone, man.
That's when that shit went all downhill. It went from like, oh shit, this is pretty scary to like a joke.
Yeah,
I,
would you hit me with the phone, man? Oh man,
oh
yo,
man,
start talking
no,
about slasher film. My bad.
nah, it's all good,
Trying
man.
to wrap this up.
Nah, man, but yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, man. We tired. It's been a long week. We're gonna do some more homework. I'm gonna try to make it make some time through the week to like actually have some topics and other stuff other than movies and shit, like top 5, top 10, kind of bring those back. Um, yeah, we're gonna try to do that next week. Hopefully, don't quote me that. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, man, for those that's been watching, the 8 viewers, we appreciate y'all for always stopping
Facts.
by and showing us love.
Facts.
Um, we do appreciate y'all. And thanks for chat for engaging. We appreciate y'all for that. Yeah, man, we back here every Friday, 10 o'clock on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, you can definitely go on Untitled Entertainment and join in. There's no cost. Just come right in. Have fun. We post movie news on there. You can engage if you have any questions, any suggestions or topics you want us to talk about. We we open we open to do that. That's not a problem. We do have a merch shop. If you want to go to our merch shop, we have you go to www.untitledentertainment.com and got some merch, got some dope stuff. I am working on a Batman Untitled sweater. I can show you. It's not up on the website just yet, but it's gonna be very soon. Let me see if I can show y'all a little snippet. There we go. So that's gonna be dropping very soon. I'm just tweaking it out. So I'm not trying to get fully copyrighted, but the sweater's gonna be at cost. So
Yeah,
I'm not
just
gonna
make
try to make.
sure you don't you don't put Batman name anywhere in the title.
Yeah, it's not gonna have any Batman stuff on it, but that's definitely coming down the pipeline. But yeah, we'll be back next week, man. We appreciate y'all. We see y'all next week. Peace out.
Peace.